Okay then, welcome back people. As we said, we was going to do this test of AMD versus Intel. So we have actually loaded up the game, which currently in this test we are going to use Battlefield. So Battlefield 4 will be our benchmarking. Now currently, if I zoom out a little, so there we have it. Let's turn this on its side so we can see half of both screens. I will pull this out a little so you will be able to see both screens. Just hope the camera does not fall. Okay, here we go. Zoom. Obviously. Okay then. We have no sound, sorry about that, but what we do have is a compelling argument whether to buy Intel or AMD based on graphics, performance in games, which, to be fair, we shall see. And what we will do is play through, we'll say 5 minutes of one screen and 5 minutes of the other, obviously because I can't play at the same time on both screens. It would be virtually impossible unless I had 4 hands, which I currently don't have. Maybe one day when the aliens come down and show us what to do. You never know. Okay then. So option wise, we will go into video and we will set both at 1080p. Currently it was set to high, so I think that's going to be a bit of a problem. So we'll set both to medium to make it fair, because they are only onboard chips. So this is relatively a brand spanking new game and there is no dedicated graphic card. So we'll set both to medium and see how we fare with that. So let's save the settings on that one. And then we'll go on to this one. And if you can see, we will turn it slightly. We will go to video. And this one was set to custom. Definitely at 1080p, so you can see there. We'll set this one to medium as well. As you can not see right there, let me turn it fully so you can see what I'm doing. We have medium, and then we shall save. Yes. Now, I'm sorry about the quality of the camera because obviously I haven't invested in the camera yet. So I'm still using a Nexus camera, which is doing okay. It records at 1080p, so that is good. Maybe not the greatest, but you can't always get what you wish for. Okay, so we'll start off with the AMD. AMD first of all. So this video is roughly 6 minutes in. So we will play roughly 5 minutes of gameplay. There will be no sound. Okay then, so campaign. Let's go to replay mission. And obviously on this computer we've only done the first mission, so let's go. We shall go on normal. Okay, now the frame rate is what you should be concentrating on in the top left hand corner. Okay, so currently we have 45 frames on medium settings. And it's loading up the screens. I'm sorry about having to watch all these intros, but this is what you get when you have to start the game from the beginning. Now I've got a bit further on the other one. Okay, so currently I have 22 frames, which, considering with no sound, we can maybe get sound, but at this minute, I'm gonna just do it with no sound. So we've got 21 frames. That's using 1 GB of the onboard memory at 1600. 17 frames. So, considering, would you say it's playable at 17? It's really, really down to user choice. 17 personally for me, too low. Way too low for me. But I'm used to running at 60 and above frames. We do hit roughly 20 on the max. So, you can. Maybe I was trying to skip. Can't skip. So 20 frames. Now we will see. She's asking me to shoot out the window, so I'll shoot out the window. Okay, we've got 22 frames. So okay then. This should now get us into the gameplay. It's all about gameplay really. It's shut up. Okay, so now we're on the actual game itself. Now 22 frames. We've got 5 more minutes of this video, so let's play a couple of minutes. Spacebar to jump. Okay, now personally, just want to check something. Obviously, also video VSync is on, so take that in mind. So we ain't got no screen tearing. Well, we have, but not as much. Okay, now 24 frames I see. 24 frames is not too bad. I mean, I would like it higher. In 30 would be a nice frame rate. Now I've got to say, it's playable. It's definitely playable in a sense where you sense it's a pretty good game. We are getting roughly around. We'll get a bit of stutter, obviously. There are people there. I think as there is more people on screen, it will definitely show that this CPU cannot handle bang up to date on anything higher than low. Which, you know what, sometimes people complain about that, but it's not always about the quality, it's about the game. And yes, I do understand that this game is literally months old. 15 frames now we are down to, so this is debating whether or not it's even playable at this setting. So end of the day, we will get into a little bit of action. He will tell me now to go over to the crate and get some ammunition, and then I will just select that gun and then just press gun so he knows, and then we will look down here. Now you can see that it's not the best quality in the world. It's not awesome. It's playable, and it's also, if you want to play the latest games, you can do for less. 19 frames a second. Now, some people would play it on the lowest setting. Personally, I want a bit of quality in the game. So let's see what frames we get on the lowest setting. Okay, we've got another 3 minutes of this video timing left. So, okay, now we have 22. So we've only really increased by 5 frames, roughly. And the quality has dramatically dropped. Like literally, you can tell that the game, I am absolutely diabolical on this game, by the way. But, as I said, if you want to play Battlefield 4, or any other game, it's not just Battlefield, they will all play, mostly. I've had no problems playing any game. And this guy is absolutely doing my head in. I mean, to the point where I give up. Okay, so this is just the video to show you basically the frames you will get, and they're not great, but they're debatable. And finally, I shot him. There we go. So, debatable, 20, sometimes you can get 30, it all depends. So, okay, now we're going to go over to the Intel side. Okay, welcome back. For an extra £200 at the exact same setting, so we will show you the settings, just to be sure. The video quality is on medium. We do have the sync on, and we was roughly getting from 20, well, maximum 25, maximum. Now let's see what we can get on this chip. Now, to be fair, I have had this chip for a while, tested it, and to be fair, it's a good chip in the sense. Let's get the keyboard out of the way so we can play exactly the same. I can show you exactly the same. You can see the frame rates in the top right hand corner, right there. At a minute we were having 25 to 30. It's at 30, so it's not much different to the AMD at the minute, but it's all about the gameplay. So, what do you think? Do you think that Intel is going to win on the graphic card front? Hopefully you like these videos. Hopefully it's showing you the price to performance, as people say. Pricing wise, why would you buy an extra £200 CPU? That's down to you to choose. This video is just purely for people that want to see the performance difference and price comparison. Okay then, so do we have the same picture issues? We shall see. We've got 17 frames a second. Oops a daisy. Sorry about that. As you can see, we a John Boy world. Oh, so we do have a video. We do have picture. But as you can see in the top corner, this is running at medium settings on an Intel £250 chip on board, running at the same settings as the AMD, and we have 9 frames a second. Now, to me, that is totally ridiculous. 7 frames a second is totally unplayable and is nowhere near the experience you will get with the AMD A8 series. No, yes, A8, yes, A8 series. Now, some people will slag this video off and say, well, the chip's not made for gaming. Well, that's just proved it in my opinion. 7 to 8 frames. Now, I would play more of the gameplay, but do I really have to? Like, see how slow he is bringing the gun back and like shooting. This is totally unplayable, and I know that guaranteed just by how slow it's running, and that is just ridiculous. So there we have it, peeps, on the fact of gaming wise. I would recommend you buying an AMD A series if you are not getting a dedicated graphic card.